Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're going to look at Farage's house attack. Apparently they tried to firebomb him in 2024. Well, we're only just hearing about it now because he got 5 million as a gift, man. Oh, as a gift. They're all as crooked as each other, to be fair. Okay, so let's have a look then. Why didn't Farage say anything about this house attack until the last few days? Because he was protecting his family, and then he thought raising it would encourage others to do it as well. Okay, so who firebombed him? I think this was stirred up by social media. So, not liking what he says. I'm getting drama all over the internet. A lot of people will make that assumption. But I don't think it is connected, actually. So did the 3 Ukrainians, are they responsible for the attack at Farage's house? Farage, sorry. No. The different... I wonder what he said in 2024, around this time. It would have been a couple of weeks or so after he said something. Is Farage compromised by fear? Yeah, I mean, he just don't, you know, he keeps saying in his head, heaven forbid, God forbid. So I can see that he takes like his politicians and everything, that kind of scenario, he's tough with. But this, the abuse, and it was his family as well. Did people, you know, try to attack his family, whether it be verbally, online, threatening, you know, visits to the house? It shook up everybody, to be fair. It shook up everybody. I keep thinking it's going back, it's taking me back. What did he say in 2024? I wonder if he threatened to sue somebody. What happened? Instability. Something that affected us. Protect what's yours. Could be the country. I don't know, maybe he threatened to... Or he was threatened. Is this anything to do with Restore Britain? Well, obviously you've got your ending. So I don't know whether Rupert Lowe left this party at that time. Now, I definitely know it wasn't anybody in Restore Britain, but it could be that the way Farage fell out with Rupert and then accused him, didn't he? He accused him of things. So I'm wondering if some psychopath has gotten carried away with this. So what happened there? So apparently, I know what it is. I think I do. 2024, is that when our government stopped Farage's security? Oh, absolutely. Okay. Oh, isn't it funny? The minute he loses his security, something happens. There's no way I believe that it was Farage himself setting himself up. But we'll ask, you know, was this a ruse to get his security back? Oh, I'm getting what they claim is not. So there'll be a grain of sand of truth in it, but the rest isn't. What they claim is not. Okay, did this attack on Farage's home or work, where he works? Was that true? Odd. So it's like Farage's team behind him, some kind of think tank. So did I say Starmer then? I mean Farage if I did. Was Farage hoping he'd get his security funding back because of this incident? Creative. Did Farage know in advance that his house was going to be attacked? Ah, oh dear. It just keeps going back to him losing his security. That's a government you can't trust, a party you can't trust. Now, I'm making it clear, I'm not saying Farage did this on purpose, because that would be absolutely crazy. And he's not a Harry and Meghan, you know, trying to manifest everything. But I do feel that there's some kind of group behind Farage who are helping him in a way. So is it the same people that started with Farage? Are they the same people that are influencing Starmer? So what I'm thinking is Like, they all have somebody, don't they? There's this labour together, or, you know, you got your crowd in your bars. All parties socialise with each other. So the only workplace apart from a pub and restaurant that I know to have a bar full of alcohol at work. Can you imagine that? Yes or no? Was Farage a victim in this? Oh, I see a woman angry. What do I need to know about this woman? Mind and body. So this is a woman who's quite negative towards Farage, or she will be. She's going to be a problem for Farage. And I can't help but think that she's some kind of social media expert. I'm not actually seeing... I see an interview, you know, like you just sit down on a podcast or something talking about things. So they would go with Farage with what he thinks, what his motives are, about his finances, about his social life. So I'll go back again. Did the attack on Farage's pet property, was it real? Did it really happen? So I'm getting two sides of the story here. Infighting as well. This kind of is designed for something. So what is the true nature? What's behind this attack on Farage? Somebody who wants to help him. Well, what is Farage an honest man? Well, apparently, well, some found out. Look at that. Death of a situation. Had enough. I can't help but feel that that could be somebody who was giving him the money. So, I mean, accepting 5 million. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Eh? That's bad. What was the true payment for Farage? Why did this person put up 5 million? Well, it seems legally there's nothing wrong. But I'm getting Restoria, so I think this, he thought he was going to get his security money back. Oh, didn't Farage? You don't pay 5 million as a one-off. So was this 5 million to do with getting Farage into power and carrying out their wishes? Yeah, absolutely. You know, they needed to make sure everything was going Nigel's way. So what does the person who gave 5 million towards Farage actually want? For him to be Prime Minister. Now, if somebody's giving you 5 million, even 150 grand, you know, 150 grand might be, I don't know, some kind of title in the government. 5 million, that's something else. Is this donor a genuine donor? Right, so this is going to be revealed. It might even reveal or have already revealed. It looks like it's coming. The actual donor. So basically, doing it the gift way makes the donor feel anonymous. How will a donor feel about being exposed? That they've been long-lasting friends and stability and content. That is to last. I keep getting to last. Is a friend of the family close? How did Starmer feel about Farage and his home being attacked? Watching and aware. Oh, well, I think that's because this is a speaker, and Farage can do speeches, you know, he can respond as well. You might not like the response, but, you know, nevertheless, so Starmer sees, or did see, reform and Farage being popular. Did Starmer follow the correct procedure for taking Farage's security away? He loves the power, does Starmer? Did he follow correct procedure? Well, I think he did. There could be a flaw in it, and I'm sure Farage would have had his solicitors on it as well. So I've said a few times that it feels like the Greens took the votes and did well as a threat to Starmer, you know, showing, hey, this is what will happen in the next election if you don't buck up your ideas. Well, I think since I said that, everything's falling apart for Starmer. So if you've got Greens being condemned, and there'll be some scandals there coming out, and then you've got Reform. Reform's got scandals as well. Is there more scandals to come with Reform? Oh my God, yes there is, and they'll get exposed as well. I kind of see an error of judgment, but they knew when they was doing this that they could be caught out. And if you're worried that you could be caught out, what you're up to is no good. Fear of being named. So maybe it is the donor. When you find out who the donor is, you find out the motives. Will we find out who? Actually, let's go back to that one. What exactly has Farage and Reform done? Because they're trying to have a cover-up. Yeah, who are they friends with? Who they've been meeting? Let me see where we are. How does Farage feel about Trump? Might have to wait longer. No need to rush. Patience. So that word, I think, kind of feel like he's waiting for Trump to do something or to say something, and he's going to have to wait a little bit longer. So Farage wants answers from Trump. What does Farage want to hear from Trump? What does Farage want to hear from Trump? So this could be a case of Trump going hot and cold with Farage. Let's have a look. How does Trump feel about Farage? Money and fraud and donations. Okay, so that answers my question. Farage isn't getting paid from the Trump administration at all. Okay, what is Farage going to be exposed for? All parties have something to hide, okay? So I'm not just singling out Reform. I've done Restore, I've done what's the other one? That Benabeeb's one. Advance UK. Done Labour. So there's some, this is how it all works, you know, get somebody in power and blackmail them. I think that it's intentional sabotage, this. No, it might not be Farage who's trying to sabotage himself. Let's have a look. Do all roads is this part of a plan universe? Is wrecking Labour, Greens and Reform, is that part of the plan? Absolutely. Bringing the house down. Bringing the house down there. We're going to be shocked. Out of our control. Bad luck. Now, I kind of feel there. I said before, things won't get better. And you've got another couple of years. So we've got shocks in store. Okay, so I've also said all roads lead to Rupert Lowe. And I mean, like, you know, these parties getting exposed for things. But I think Rupert Lowe's got a problem as well with not doing something right. That's what I got before. Nothing's a dead set, is it? They're just pushing us. And what do you spend a week, you know? Oh, what's Starmer up to? Oh, what about Rainer? Oh, this. Oh, election. Oh, he's going to drop. Oh, he's going to resign. You know, it just keeps going on, but there's no actual physical change, is there? Because that's the plan. I asked if all roads lead to restore Britain, and I'm getting something shocking coming out. Well, will we be happy about it? No. We're sick of people trying to break us down, but in another way as well. I think any party, anybody will be brought down in this. They fight dirty. Now, I don't know about you guys, okay, but this is how I feel. Voting has been part of our system in the UK since the 1886, 84, after the World War. You know, men and women, no, men was able to vote over a certain age, I think 1924. Then women become able to vote as well, and I think later on they dropped the age from 21 to 18. So this unite the right goes in the face of that. So basically, what is it? I don't know. 100 and odd years? Yeah, it will be. Maybe 140, 150 off the top of my head. And people say, no, you must do this and you must do that. I don't know which way is which, but my gut feeling and my heart tells me that no matter how it goes wrong with voting, you vote for who you think is the best, because otherwise it ends up being a strategy. And like Liz Truss said, don't matter who you vote after that, who you want. It needs to be done on democracy. And you know what? Life ain't always fair. You know, we'll get skewered either way. But I'll feel right knowing that I'm voting for the correct the person. And if I have to wait a few years, then fine. But I don't know. We should all just get on with our daily life, shouldn't we, really? Another thing that they use to whoop you and cause anxiety and, you know, despair and hatred. Okay, outcome for Farage in this. He's in a strong position, so he's not like Starmer. I think, you know, things have been done by the book, even if they haven't been transparent. So he's got a lot of support there. And I think, well, I absolutely know that reform will do very well in May elections. Oh, it's May. Is it May now? I think it is, isn't it? Outcome for the donor of this 5 million. We'll find out who they are. We'll get as if they... Do you know what? I keep getting Labour together. Why am I getting Labour together? That Labour together, it's reckless and badly impaired. Has Farage been working with Labour together? That's the donor. Somebody in the donor. Oh, no wonder there'll be a bloody drama about it. Outcome for Starmer in this. I mean, he took the security away. So Starmer, there's nothing connecting him apart from what we've just said. And it will be raised, actually, why, MPs' security have been taken away. Any head of a party is a target. Because that's nasty. It's not business, it's not policy, it's bloody nasty. Right, next headlines for Farage, please. And they probably won't be to do with this. Transparency, paperwork, things. It's about who the donor is, okay? Now, this donor has some kind of company, bigwig. Well, they must have, haven't they, for 5 million, and you're giving it out like it's pocket change. Yeah, I think the headlines are about Farage's involvement in a group. Will Farage intentionally bring down his own party? A lot of people are against reform, or they've changed the man. Listen, I've changed my mind. One thing I've never come away from is that Labour needs to be out, and the Greens as well. I think there's still a lot of support there, so I don't see Nigel getting away. Or, no, not getting away. I see Nigel does get away. Oh, they all know these rule books, don't they? Is he trying to bring his own party down? I wouldn't say so. I do feel like he can be a bit childish. Can't we all, snap back at people? No, I think reform still have the support of the people. Just so the shock and the attempts to take down, is this some kind of assassination attempt? No, but I don't feel like. So this woman, is it Diane Abbott? No. Right, I've got a dark woman. And is that Kemi Badenoch? No. Okay. Not knowing who this woman is, but she'll stop at nothing to get her way. I don't know who. A dark lady. I wouldn't say black, but I'd say well tanned. Olive skin. Okay, right. Will there be any more investigations into the alleged perpetrators of the attack on Farage's home? I'm getting it was deliberate. So somebody has been sent there. Somebody has been sent there. I'm not actually convinced it's Farage. Why would he wouldn't need to do something like that? You know, they've sent a warning, but he wouldn't need to do that. Not if he's got his mates 5 million. Okay, right, well, not connected. Starmer is going to be questioned over this, why taking the security. But I don't understand why it's now rather than in 2024. And I think that must be when he lost his security. And he'll have tried to fight it. He'll have, you know, due process, solicitors, lawyers, powerful people. Not a good look, is it? Not a good look. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I will be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.